welcome back with vengeance. Help Yuzuru rescue Miyazu. Now, while I could do that right now, I also want to finish the Mandrake quest, because last episode I actually completely avoided this one, so I'm just going to do this real quick off camera, turn it in, and then we're going to go on with the main story. Let's go! Oh yeah, while fighting the Mandrakes, we actually found a new enemy here, the Narcissus, whatever it is. We actually do have one in our group here, which is right over here. Weak to fire, blocks force, but it's not that difficult. All I really need to do is Blooming Divinity, my Hellbiker, and then I can pretty much just obliterate both of them with Hellburner. It's really simple to take down these Mandrakes. However, the problem is really just finding multiple Mandrakes, because for now, they only spawn in groups of one whenever I fight them. So, doing this actual side quest is a little time consuming, but it's not really that bad, because I'm in no danger here. This guy barely does any damage, and even though they are technically the enemy that is dangerous, at this level, it's not really that bad anymore. So, there we go. Just collecting some Mandrake roots. I might even level up before I actually finish this quest, because I'm only at 4 out of 8, so hopefully I can get this done without leveling up too much. And I was right, I didn't even finish the quest yet, and I did get a level up. So now I'm level 39, which does mean I will probably increase my vitality maybe for more defense. And that also means, once I finish off this last Mandrake here, I will go and actually see what new fusions I can get. And also, are you serious? Why are there so many of these guys? And there we go, that is 8 Mandrake roots. None of them, by the way, none of the fights had more than 1 Mandrake, so I had to literally fight 8 different battles to get this quest done. And back at this lovely lady Silky here, how goes gathering the Mandrake roots? And we hand over the 8 Mandrake roots, and we will get ourselves the root of the problem quest completed to give ourselves a fairy talisman, which will be good if I had fairies, which I don't really have. Oh cool, level up. Anyways, what this does is allies of the fairy race can now use the Makatsui skill Fairy Banquet, which raises all stats of all allies to the max for 3 turns. This is amazing. It might be better than Omakatoki Critical. I just need a fairy, of course. Thank you. I should be able to create a variety of medicines with these. That was very good, actually. If I do have some fairies that I can use, that'll be an amazing ability. I have 0. Great. Since I'm level 39, that does mean that I should have access to new fusions, so let me check those out as well. So level 39 is relatively tame compared to, well, level 38. I mean, look at all that. We have access to 2 demons here. Kurama Tengu, which I could possibly get, and then there's also Power. So what Kurama Tengu has is Force Gestalt, which is pretty nice, so I do have some force on my team at the moment. Acrobatic Kick, always crits, and Wind Draco Strike, which is a medium strength based force attack. The only thing close to this is the almighty physical you get with the main character. There's also Mahama and some light in there. So force and light, not bad. This is actually a pretty cool fusion. And then we also have Power here, which has frontline adaptability, which I believe we've seen before with Barith, I believe, while in the after party. Allies afflicted with confusion will be more likely to perform the correct action. This does mean that we're probably going to go into a boss fight with confusion, so we should definitely get a divine power here. So let me get one of these guys, and he also has White Draco Strike, which is a medium strength based light attack. Yeah, all we need to do for like a very cheap option here is to get a Black Ooze and a Fornius, which we do know that both of these are very easily to be recruitable in the overworld. I might also just get a Kelpie to fuse with my Haridi, because I do not use this girl at all. There's like no situation where I actively want to put people to sleep, because nothing here is really that good. Yeah, so with the Kelpie and the other girl that I told you was terrible, I can give myself this guy right here, Kurama Tengu, and none of these abilities are particularly that useful, other than maybe Hysterical Slap, because it's pretty much a charm version of Venom Chaser. So let's get this fusion.
Let us smite our enemies.
Perfect. This has got to be like one of the best games for convenience, because every single one of these enemies are so easy. What are you doing? Get away from me. Anyways, every single one of the enemies that I require for fusions are just right there next to leyline points. Yo, this succubus is great. She just lowers the deals of everyone I'm trying to recruit, so this is great. I'm glad I have her on the team. So here we go. I got Marakunda, Toxic Spray, Mabufula, and now we have a Power. So now we are up here where Dazai used to be blocking us here, so now we have access to this new zone here. And to the left over here, I believe there was actually... Yeah, let me just avoid these guys. Ooh. Yeah, there was glory points just chilling right here that we couldn't actually get until now, which is very nice. So we get 60 glory, which I most desperately needed. Yeah, there's a few enemies here that I've already seen before. They're really not really anything new. I don't really care about them all too much. However, there does seem to be probably some more rewards around here, maybe even some boxes, as we do see on the minimap, top left area. So let me see what's inside of these, any essences, maybe? So Magic Mirror, which reflects magic, and also a Force Shard, which is kind of weak. I can just buy 4 shards anytime I want. So it's really not that much. But now, we have access to the Shinagawa Station ley line, which I will actually go to the shop to buy myself some more shards. Okay, I restocked on dampeners and shards, so I should be able to be prepared for any boss fights that might occur anytime soon, which there's just a bunch of trains here. Not really anything around here, not even like collection points or anything like that. This place looks like it would be dangerous, because
Young man.
yep, we don't know what's up ahead, so we should be prepared for anything, just as I say it. So, what I have on my team right now is basically the Tengu, Power, and Hellbiker. So this is a pretty solid team, I would say, though it all depends on what I'm fighting, which I'm assuming is the same kind of stew girl that we fought earlier, which had a bunch of physical moves. So as long as we prepare for that, we should be fine. And I do actually have Tetrakarn with Mushu here, so if I ever need to reflect physical attacks for an ally, that could be helpful. And you also have Force, Pleroma, and all that, so you could combo with the Tengu, but I do want to have Power and Hellbiker for now. So let's see how this goes. Is this the boss I'm thinking it is? Oh, hello there. Looks like he's here first. And it is the same girl I was talking about. The freaky looking one with the physical moves.
It's you again.
Hello there. Are you about to stab her?
How his sister suffers. She told me all about how she hates her weak, sickly body.
Oh yeah, so you're just gonna straight up kill her. That ain't good.
No, don't do it!
What's the guy with that phone?
And if I kill him, Miyazu's free to go.
Oh.
You swear it?
So we're fighting him, actually. I did not expect that. Okay, that thing is Force, so I do block Force. So that should be fine. But, damn, I didn't expect this.
Sire Yuzuru, you cannot mean to do this. You must see reason.
I give the orders. You obey me.
I wonder if we're gonna fight both of them, actually. That would make sense if we fought both. But let's do it. Double Summoner against Double Summoner.
Still, I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's not both, but it is 2 enemies still. Ice Shard, that is horrible because I'm weak to ice.
Give me a challenge.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Oh,
No!
you're a taunter, okay. So the Ice Shards are very unfortunate. I'm not even able to do anything right at the moment. And he keeps going with the Ice Shards. That is horrendous. Okay, so if I do die here, I will actually have to go back and prepare for the ice by having someone who actually blocks ice. So, right off the bat, we are in a horrible situation. Yeah, I need to bring in allies that block light and also block ice. What I also need to do is scan just to be sure of what I'm attacking at the moment. So Spyglass Hayataro, which is weak to dark and weak to force. Okay, I thought you were force, but no, you're lightning actually. Okay. I just thought the wind particles and the green effects was force. Accuracy and evasion is raised, you increase your critical rate, so that is something to look out for. So I shard. Yeah, we blocked that with Artemis, which is why I brought her in.
For Miyazu.
And Sleep Gen, that is a little unfortunate. Okay. What I do have here is Succubus, which blocks sleep. So that'll be very valuable, even if it does get rid of the one guy that can actually do anything at the moment.
Take this!
Ice Shard is unfortunate. We do get a block there with Succubus, though, so Succubus is actually perfect for this. Yeah, okay, so Succubus I should have in the opening if I do die. I also need Force and stuff, because the guys who had Force immediately died. We just had the worst start known to mankind, so I'm kind of in a terrible situation here. Oh, you can only target this guy, okay. I see, okay. Light is fine. Ooh, Succubus is weak to it. Yeah, this is really just an opening failure. I need to bring in someone who doesn't immediately explode to this, so we're gonna have to reset here for sure. Anyways, let me get back into this fight with a better opening. So realistically, the King Frost's essence is actually the best for this fight. It resists light and also drains ice. The Zeijai actually blocks ice and blocks light. However, I don't currently have the essence here. But yeah, since I can't get the Zeijai essence to block both ice and light, I will just get this one instead so I can actually heal the main character with ice at least. So we'll be weak to fire and dark. However, I don't think I saw any fire or dark moves during that boss fight. So the enemy always just goes first, apparently, but now that we have a couple blocks and misses there, we are at a much bigger advantage here. So first things first, I'm going to raise my own stats here. And then with the Kurama Tengu, since we know that you're weak to force, I can safely just attack you, no problem. You actually don't have that much HP. One hit, I'm already 1/10 of your HP, so that's amazing. But what I can do here, definitely lower the defense probably, or pass so that I can use Artemis to instead go for probably a Mataru Kaja to raise attack, or other stats here. There's also Somersault, which lowers defense, which will be very valuable. So let's lower defense there, and even though it was resisted, it doesn't really matter because it's not a block anyways. Then I can also use Cannot Be Veiled, so lower damage. Then Tengu can go for another Draco Strike for big damage, and then Power can go for a Marakundo to lower defense again. For everyone, though it doesn't really matter that much. I can instead go for the poison to probably hit you instead, and lower defense that way. Light Shard is fine because we block. Yep.
Give me a challenge.
Witness Me is fine. Your accuracy and evasion is up though, and we block light again. That is why Power is in the team. You have accuracy buffed. So what I need to do is I can change out probably Power maybe for someone who can remove those buffs, which is the Hellbiker. You are weak to ice because the main character drains ice. Even though there is an AoE ice, it doesn't really matter that much. So I can keep going for the force attack here, and even though this guy does resist physical, he doesn't resist strength-based moves. So I can go for Hell Exhaust to remove stat buffs here. So now you no longer have your accuracy and evasion buffed, so I don't have to worry about missing, which I did gamble twice there by actually going for the attack twice, which was very bad on my part, but luckily I didn't really need it. But now I can go for maybe an Inflaming Divinity for Tengu. I don't have anyone who can heal at the moment. I am taking a big gamble here. However, I don't really care. So, what I can go for now is another Draco Strike to do big damage, already at half, which is very good. I can then go for... I could go for a Poisma for the poison. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, I missed anyways. And do you have a heal? No. But what you do have is a chance to inflict confusion and also raising attack for everybody. So now everyone is at max attack right now, and I can go for a critical next turn. So I shard, I will drain that, get the health back. So I'm fine. Look at that, amazing. We pretty much gutted their turns, and I can go for potentially a crit here, because unfortunately I don't really have the fairy on my team to give myself an all stat buff, which would have been very nice here to increase our accuracy and defense. But that's okay, because I can still go for a dark sword to maybe get the seal. But I didn't get that there, so I will instead go for another Draco Strike to do big damage. 300, that's amazing. And we get the kill with Hell Exhaust here to take down the dog. Nice. So now, this guy no longer has his buff anymore. So what I can do instead is Somersault to give ourselves the defense down on the enemy. And then I will use an item to heal to basically get my Tengu back up to full HP. And then I can go for another Draco Strike, or instead, I can go for the acrobatic crit to get, well actually that's a guaranteed crit anyways. I'll just go for maybe a Berserker God for just damage. And then you can go for maybe a Poisma. Yeah, I'll just go for the Poisma just for the chance to poison, even if it is resisted. I could just go for big damage, right? Let's do it. Amazing.
Hayatara!
So Revival Bead, he'll actually bring back his party member. That is also a thing he could do, and called an ally to bring him back, but that does waste his turn. So that is his game plan actually, but that does mean what we can do here is go for the Spyglass because he currently does not have... Okay, so you reek to fire, and you resist everything, and you block charm and confusion. That is manageable. All I need to do is Draco Strike again to extend the turn. Hellbiker can go for the Hell Burner, because this guy doesn't block fire, Haruto. Go for the Hell Burner for even more turn extension and also doing big damage. We can go for the Somersault again. Or no, that's the confusion one, isn't it? No, it's defense down. Okay, we can go for the defense down. And then we can go for maybe... I could just fire jump. Yeah, boom, big damage. And then Tengu can go for the Draco Strike on this guy to do big damage, and then we might just kill with Hellbiker with Hellburner. And isn't that insane just how well this fight went by just changing the main character's resistances? This was tremendously in our favor this time around compared to last fight. So let's just hit him with Hellburner.
Sorry.
And we get a level up for the Tengu.
That it is.
That is great. I love just how much the tide can turn into the enemy's favor or my favor, just by one change. One change. I didn't even get put to sleep, which is great. That was fun. I really enjoyed that fight.
Pathetic. So much for all your brotherly determination.
Oh, we got him bleeding. Yeah, sorry for running you over with a motorcycle, my bad. Give me that phone.
But fear not, for this girl will now be saved.
What do you mean by saving her? Yeah, don't do that. Could you not do that?
No! Atsuta!
Oh, sweet! Wait, what's that? I saw something in there. Oh, let's go. Finally, he does something.
Holy crap. I did it. Awesome.
Miyazu! Where's Yuzuru?
She seems fine.
Yuzuru! She's okay! She's safe.
Shouldn't we be paying attention to that?
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you interrupt at the moment of salvation?
Yeah, she's still alive, so... we gotta deal with her first.
That's quite enough, Ashith.
Oh, hello there.
You and Nama disgrace us all. So deeply shameful.
I like the hat.
Quiet, you whelp. The salvation of these cursed souls is my duty. The Nahobino's power is unexpected, but no matter. With our power combined, we can end him!
The Crow of Crows has taken roost nearby. We've been ordered back. You shall obey.
She got wings.
So be it.
Seems like they all got wings, actually. The same wings, too. Yep, I knew it. That's what I saw. There was like a hook thing that they were holding. Don't know who that is, though.
Atsuta,
They're blue.
you okay?
I'm also blue. Maybe we could be friends. The Blue Squad.
I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't protect Miyazu.
A blue man group, perhaps.
And even worse, I betrayed my friends.
This is what demons do. They find the weakness in your heart and take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good that you were manipulated, but you were ready to do whatever it took to protect someone you care about. I know exactly how that feels. Atsuta, I've been thinking about what you said. How the world's unfair and broken. I'm sure there are more people suffering out there than we'll ever know, having to deal with a fate they don't deserve. I think that's exactly why it's up to us to figure out how to make the world a better place. We have to believe that we can build a better future. For everyone. We have to try.
You're quite the optimist. Wish I could put that kind of trust in our future. What does it look like to you?
I get a choice. This is optimistic. Yeah, I think it's bright.
I agree. We can work together. Make that our future.
I don't think she thinks that, though. Oh, what this time?
Aren't you one of the fairies?
Something happened with Fairy Village? Oh. Oh, so we're just straight over here. We don't even have to walk here. That's nice, I guess.
They turned to salt. All of them.
Oh. Well, they did.
Not just the students, but all the fairies, too.
What could have happened here?
Huh.
It's awful. I don't know how to help. I don't know that I even can.
Is Idun fine? Because she's with me, technically.
I think Bethel Japan needs to hear about this.
For sure. How did they do this while I was gone? Damn. Titanian Oberon, those are my goats from Shin Megami Tensei 3, they're gone now. Holy Harataro can now be used for the fusion, and we also get them for Shinagawa Battles B, which I do need to do that in the future, I guess. And Idun is fine and dandy, so let's head back to Tokyo. I also don't like being weak to light or dark, so I will be changing my essence to Shikioji so I can also resist physical, because that would be pretty fun.
How is this?
Let's do it. There we go. Get on the team. You got no arms, buddy. That sucks. And there we go. We now have the necessary materials for the fusion. Now we can see you in all your glory. So now we're back in Tokyo, and there is some new dialogue here. Not really anything important, I believe. But yeah, humans turning into salt. What the hell happened out there? Bethel Japan's already stretched so thin after all the losses 18 years ago, and now all this? So does that mean they've turned to salt here as well? Ever since the attack on the school, demonic incidents are on the rise here. The Japan branch has so much to handle. And on top of his Bethel work, the director's busy running all the country too. I wonder if he finds time to sleep. The Angelic Army was originally led by the 4 Seraphim, but it seems they all were slain in battle. I heard that's why Master Abdil took command of the Seraph Michael fell. Ever since then, Master Abdil has been the highest authority over the Angelic Army of Bethel HQ. Cool lore there, I suppose. Hello there.
Ah, you're here. Atsuta has already informed me of the latest developments. What happened to those students is a tragedy. But I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away.
Go on.
Its own peculiar occurrence?
Yes. we've found people in Tokyo turned to salt.
Yep.
Much like what was reported about the fairy village.
What?
It's exceedingly unlikely that this could be the work of a human. A demon must be behind it. Unfortunately, that is the extent of my knowledge on the situation. In light of this crisis, Bethel HQ has decided to take action. They aim to hit the forces of chaos with everything they have. It will be a wide-scale operation involving the organization's most powerful legions, from Europe to Asia. However, we will not be taking part.
We won't? And HQ's okay with that?
With the number of demon attacks in the city on the rise, we've been ordered to maintain peace in Tokyo.
How are you supposed to do that?
To that end, I would like you to assist with the investigation and cessation of the current threat.
Understood.
I appreciate your cooperation. I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on the matter. Report back to me once you know more.
Yeah, I could have asked why us, but it's obvious why us. We're the main character. And investigate the anomalies in Tokyo. Which is pretty simple. What else do you gotta say? I had an inkling when you returned with Aogami, but it seems I was right. The condemnation has been lifted after all then. But we can go into that some other time. For now, I'd say you've earned some rest back at your dorm, Oh,
Hey.
what do you gotta say?
Mind if
Mango.
we talk for a second? I just wanted to let you know that Miyazu is at Join University Hospital now. And it seems like she's doing all right.
Finally some good news.
I know I'm probably the last person you want to talk about this with, but I thought you should know.
That's fine. I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah. Thanks to you. I wasn't able to save her.
To be fair, it was kind of also the help of Dozai, because he kind of threw that fireball in the first place to get her not in the claws of that being. So, thank him as well.
After our parents passed away, I felt that it was my responsibility to keep Miyazu safe. But having the power to summon demons isn't enough. I need to be stronger. Strong enough to protect everyone from the unfairness of this world.
A little impossible by yourself, but okay.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to stay with Miyazu for a little longer.
This guy ain't the Demi-Fiend, he can't protect the world up by himself. We get a new side quest here, which is probably related to the, Well, you scared me! How are you doing, Mango? Getting used to your god powers? God's power given form, that's what glory is, right? And the more you collect it, the more miracles you can use. Man, I'm jealous. I could use a few miracles myself, you know? Nothing ever seems to go right for me. In fact, just the other day... never mind. Just thinking about it gets me upset again.
Hey!
Hey, can you use your divine powers to make it so something didn't happen? Like if you say something bad and want to take it back? That's what saving is. Yes!
What?
What? Really? Can you show me? What, you want me to save and load? Amazing, alright. Then show me whenever you're ready. Is it just saving? That'd be hilarious if it was. Oh, if you happen to learn a miracle that lets you take back something you said, let you know. Isn't that kind of with, communicating with demons and then failing and then you get, like, a redo? I do have something like that. There's not really anything here in the miracles that necessarily take something back when it's already been done. So the miracle research does say level 43 is the recommended level. It's probably related to something I'm gonna get from an abscess in the future. Because even though I do have something that literally does what this says, allows you to undo a slip of the tongue, with communicating with demons, you can redo a failure. It doesn't seem to be the required miracle here. What I will do instead is definitely buy the miracle that will allow me to reduce the cost of compendium fusions, because I am fusing a lot. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Timeless Alliance. If a demon is registered in the compendium, reduce Maka demanding in negotiations, and forgives one negotiation failure. This is what I was hung up on right here, forgives one negotiation failure. But that is not what is required, so I guess it's something else to do with, traveling back in time, I guess. But here we go, I'm gonna get Summoner's Hospitality, because I love doing compendium fusions, so this will be much better. So there are now some NPCs out here that actually do want to talk to me. I will go around and talk to these NPCs, probably off camera, until there's something that is interesting here. But, ooh, thank you for the food, I suppose. Are you just gonna give me, oh, a Periopt, okay. The Mischievous Mascot Periopt. Well, cool, I don't need to cut to get this. Anyways, if you have a Black Frost, King Frost, and Jack Frost here, you get the Makatsui skill Frost Storm, which is a severe level-based ice attack with a pierce effect to all foes, and lowers the attack and defense to a minimum for 3 turns. Though it is very limiting because you need those 3 in the party, which means you can't have anyone else. So you gotta make sure that the enemy is weak to ice. So apparently there is someone named Agra, who is a fortune teller at the Jozoji Temple. That might be relevant in the future, actually. There's no reason why they would put that there, right? Ah, here we go. I was passing by the front of the station this morning and I saw this white statue of a girl. When did they make that? Well, unfortunately, that is a girl who was turned to salt. But we do see a side quest here. No. No, huh? How long have you been there? What do you want? Is something wrong? What? I don't know you, but I can't afford to be picky right now. Okay, so I'm trying to become a model, and I have a really important audition coming up. I heard a rumor that I'd be guaranteed to get the job if I wore a specific pair of high heels. I've been looking for those shoes all day, but no luck. It's a rumor from almost 20 years ago, so I guess it's no wonder I can't find them. I know it's stupid, but I just really want to nail this audition. I'll go look for them. Really? I don't know. I wouldn't want to impose on a busy student like you. But if you really want to help, you'd be doing me a huge favor. To New Horizons. Thank you. The high heels are made of white enamel and the soles on the back are red. It's a pretty uncommon design, so I'm sure you'll know right away if you see it. Apparently, they used to sell them at Tamachi over in Minato, but that shop closed down a while ago. Anyway, if you happen to go across them somewhere, please let me know. Looky here. The other day I saw a shadowy figure at the top of Tokyo Tower. It looked like a massive crow gazing down at the city, but maybe I was just seeing things. Yeah, I think those wings of those Kadishu ladies are in fact crow wings, so that was probably one of those enemies. Yeah, lots of crow symbolization. We're at the Jizozi Temple now, which we did actually see some NPC talk about it, so now we're here. According to Bethel's investigation, the phenomenon seems to frequently occur nearby Jizozi Temple, so there should be a fortune teller here, right? So we've been focusing on our search around this area, hoping to come up with the lead. We've learned that many of the victims apparently fell ill before they turned. Oh, I actually saw an NPC that was ill too. He felt sluggish when he was trying to go up a hill. The only other thing we know is that many of the victims were students of Joen High School. I'll continue investigating the surrounding area, and could you question the people on the temple grounds?
Okay.
Okay. We're finally in this area. I believe last time we were here it was on fire and it was also a cutscene, so now that we're actually here... What? That is the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen. Hello, Mr. Friend? Can you see me? Perhaps you're a loyal devotee, a fan, a stan, as they say. What? You aren't? Alas, and oh dang. My name is Amabe. I came all the way here to Tokyo so I could be one of those idols, you see, one of those merry young stage troubadours. But you're the first person who's even bothered to talk to me. You don't think all these other people can't even see me? Why? But hey, you're one of those local underscholars, right? Are you not? A student? Could you perchance help a girl out? Clearly I need assistance for promoting myself. Sure. Truly splendid. Hooray, I'm so happy. Behold, this is my glamour shot. Yes, the all-important glorified bromide photo. I'm sure the youths of today would take one look at this and see I am the knees of the bees, right? So I want you to pass this along to one of these human folk. The question is, who? Maybe another student? One with an eye for trends and popularity? Sure. You obtained the Amabe's bromide photo. Bromide? Whatever it is. I guess I'll find some NPC that wants me to give them that photo, but I doubt most people can even see it. Anyways, let's talk to this NPC who seems to have some importance. Excuse me, have you seen a fortune teller named Agra? Oh yeah. I have not, actually, but I've heard of her. Sorry, no, why do you ask? Well, my daughter said she was going to see that fortune teller, but that was 3 days ago, and I haven't been able to contact her since. Uh-oh. And I thought about it, and I realized she'd been sick ever since she first started seeing that fortune teller. I'm worried something happened to her. Oh, so there's a connection there. If you've learned anything about Agra, the fortune teller, please let me know.
I see.
So she started feeling sick and then disappeared. It's possible she's one of the victims who was turned to salt. Do you suppose that fortune teller Agra has something to do with it? Seems likely. It's too early to say, but let's see what we can learn first. You are also important, and you're also a part of the side quest. Let me talk to you first.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey there, whoa, you're hanging out with the Isunokami and the transfer student? What exactly is the deal? I'm totally lost right now. You sure don't seem like a social guy, but you got some interesting friends.
What is it?
Salt statues, oh? Is that those new tourist attractions they're putting up? No. Give the student the bromide photo. Yeah, sure. Huh? This is for me? What a weird little mascot. It looks like something Meowzu would get a kick out of. Thank you. Oh, sure. That was easy. You're Biak. Did you give out my photo? You reported that you gave out the bromide photo to a student.
Great!
Oh, super big, stupendous, good job. So what did they think? The recipient, I mean. They liked it. I knew it. Yes, I could be a worldwide pop sensation. Still, even a shiny shiny gemstone is no better than a rock until discovered by one capable of seeing its value. But now I've taken my first steps, my baby steps towards becoming a modern troubadour, and it's all thanks to you. You've really helped me out with this, and I won't forget all of you've done for me. The perfect picture debut has been completed, and we get some healing sutras. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. I had hoped to give you a bromide copy of your own as a token of my appreciation, but unfortunately I have no more. Oh, idea, I got another goodie prize I can give you. It's markedly different from a bromide, though. Now just close your eyes and give me a moment. Yeah, sure. Did you just throw up on me? Whoa, thanks for waiting. Here you go. It's a Maybe's essence. Oh, cool, that's good too. And you got the essence. What do you give me, though? It's absorbent, durable, and potent talisman for good luck. Yes, it is. I think I'm gonna go stay here and contemplate the sights of a little longer. You keep on chugging out there. Bye-bye! Okay, let's see what this essence is. Ooh, good cheer. Remove status ailments and debuffs for all allies, and I can inherit that if I actually give the main character the miracle that allows me to. There's also Medea, Bowl of Hygeia, so another healing thing here. Heal Ploroma, Resist Dark, and Samaric Arm. This is just a healer. This is just a power creep of Parvati. Because Good Cheer is amazing because it removes debuffs as well. The only problem though is I can't really recruit you at the moment. You do have something to say here, and I'm still starting out as an idol, but I already have an official fan club. You get to be a member 3 of my fan club, and 1 and 2 are my mom and dad. Oh great, but we do have an NPC here who does have something important to say.
Hey there.
Oh, Izunokami, hey, have you seen Hana? She hasn't been back to the dorm since yesterday. Hana? The one who's in our class? Yeah, last night she sent me a message saying that she went to see a fortune teller at Jozozi Temple. That's not a good sign. Then later she sent me another one. There's a big crow chasing me. Help. Now she's not responding to me. Oh. Well, we know who that is. What do I do? Izunokami, did something happen to her?
Hey.
Yeah, let's contact Bethel and see if they know anything about this Hana. I can't believe Hana's one of the victims who returned to Salt. It's unfortunate, but at least this is valuable lead for us. So she was chased by a large crow and then found turned to Salt afterwards. It's too strange to be a coincidence.
Yes.
I'm curious about that fortune teller she mentioned too. That's probably Agra, right? Yeah. I'm feeling under the weather and I need to remember to talk to Agra about this. Oh, did you come here because of the rumors too? Sorry, but she's not here today. Well, that's convenient. Oh, thanks, but... You don't need to be embarrassed. Here, I'll give you a tip. Whenever Agra is working here, there's always a large crow flying nearby. That's how you can tell she should come here. Really?
Hey.
A large crow. We heard that mentioned earlier, and this fortune teller, Agra. Could they be connected? Yeah? Okay, we're starting to learn more. I wonder if that fortune teller Agra and that large crow have anything to do with the people getting turned to Salt. I think it's still too early to draw a definitive conclusion. Sure. Yoko's playing the safe option here of just questioning everything. So over at the Shinagawa West, there is a place here which is going to lead me to the underground tunnel area, which does have a lot of NPCs here. So the school's closed, and there's also people down here saying they feel sluggish and tired, so it's affecting the people here as well, which is a little unfortunate. So there's definitely some big things going on down here.
A moment of your time?
Excuse me, you're from Bethel, right? Are you the ones investigating the incident? Yeah, that's us. Oh, good. The higher-ups mentioned a group like you 3 would be coming. I have some information for you. 3 days ago, I saw Jun high school students lying on a bench in front of the station. I left for a few minutes, and then when I came back, a student had turned into Salt.
Okay.
So you were nearby when it happened? Did you notice anything else strange at the time?
Yes.
Now that you mention it, I do recall a large crow sitting on the rooftop nearby the bench. It was the biggest crow I've ever seen. I remember being surprised by it. Yet again, another crow with the, The salt, the large crow again. At this point, we should assume it's connected somehow.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably report all this back to Bethel. Yeah, lots of salt. Yeah, Wait, what was that? Looks like the sculpture got taken down. Shame, it was really cute. Now it's gone. I just want to see it one more time. That's a corpse. Anyways, let's go report back to this guy here.
Ah, you're back. I take it you've made some progress in your investigation. Let's hear your report.
Here's my report.
We heard a lot of reports about a fortune teller and a large crow at the sites where people turn to salt.
A fortune teller and a large crow. So it sounds like these 2 points are confirmed.
That's right.
How can you be so sure?
As it would happen, we've found more humans turn to salt in this area since I sent you to investigate.
It's happening fast.
From what we've heard, it seems like all of the victims had contact with a fortune teller.
There have also been reports of a large crow being sighted close to the scene. Given the similarities between the intel we've both gathered, it's unlikely this is a coincidence. The culprit must be a demon, or someone working for demons.
We also heard that the victims felt sick before they turned to salt.
Well, unless we can confirm that all victims felt sick before turning, we'll consider it hearsay for the time being. In any case, after reviewing what we know, that crow definitely seems suspicious.
True.
I'm going to have Hayataro track it down. That should give us a good lead. Bethel, Japan will know as soon as there are any developments. In the meantime, you can all return to the dorm for the day. Good work.
Cool. So anyways, we got the quest completed. Investigate the anomalies in Tokyo. Then we get a lot of Maka, which I did sell a few things as well, so I'm at a very big amount, and level 40 already, wow. I did not expect that. Give me that strength. Yuzuru Atsuto will be on standby, and I understand this place is a burden on you and Ichiro Dazai, but I firmly believe that you two can handle it. Let's go see our level 40 fusions, because I do know that there are lots of important fusions that we can get right at this moment. So let me see if I can get them. So at level 40, we can access to Nagaraja, Dormarth, and Valkyrie. In special fusions, we also have access to Alice and Hayataro. Oh, back in Shinagawa, there's actually a couple of NPCs to talk to, and also there's a quest here as well. But I'm also just going here to recruit a Nakamata because I'm going to get myself a Dormarth very soon. We got a lone survivor here. How did this guy not get turned to salt? That you, Mango? Bethel send you here to scope out the place? Oh, I'm with Bethel too. Rock bottom on the food chain, though. Oh, so he wasn't here, actually, so that makes sense. Man, what an awful situation this turned into. There's more than just a few Joan students here. Do humans have no choice but to live at the whim of gods and demons like this?
Hey.
Anyway, you know about the demon Voivre that lives around here? Yeah, I know about them. They actually helped me a lot during one of the boss fights against the Gadishtu. I've only seen her once, so she's this demon woman with a jewel for one of her eyes. According to the legend, whoever obtains her jewel eye will have any wish of theirs come true. So I'm hoping to get my hands on Voivre's jewel and make a wish on it. A wish to wipe out all of the demons in Tokyo. I mean, sure, there are a few demons out there who are friendly towards humans, but it would also kill me, technically. In the end, I don't think demons and humans can coexist with each other. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna do this, but there's just one serious problem. Voivre is, well, she's so beautiful. She's even prettier than Isunokami. Last time I was here on a reconnaissance, I saw her and completely froze up. There's just no way I'd be able to get myself close enough to her to steal her jewel.
Please.
So, do you think you could take the jewel from her for me? I know I'm super pathetic, but pathetic or not, the fact is I'm helpless against Voivre's level of beauty. Sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, thanks, I really owe you one. Apparently, Voivre sometimes bathes in the water around here. Oh, what wonderful. I can just teleport over there and get it done. She may be a beauty, but she's still a demon, so watch yourself. Remember, it's for the people. I know I can count on you to do this. Good luck. So, how much you want to bet this jewel is actually not going to grant the wish? Thank you very much. So my party's super full, so I'm just going to get myself a Hayataro here by using a compendium fusion to give myself this dog, I guess. We'll just make use of this.
Demon to your liking?
Give him to me.
I am at your side.
Lightning Speed increases crit rate when accuracy and evasion is raised. Carnage Fang, which does heavy physical attack to one foe, greater effective critical. Witness Me, which draws an enemy hostility but raises the accuracy and evasion. Sun's Radiance, which is a moderate HP recovery and cures a status ailment for an ally. Physical Block, nullifies physical attacks against all allies for 1 turn. This is just a very good demon right here. It's really good. So the Valkyrie here, which we've actually seen before with Idun, actually. This is Idun's Protector, and you get Helmsman, Critical Wave, and Storm Draco Strike, which is another Draco Strike that is electric based this time around. So what I can do is fuse these two together if I really want to. I can also inherit White Draco Strike as well, so you're going to be a very physical focused, while also doing elemental damage. So we're going to make use of this right here. This is probably a good skill set to use. You're looking at the Yoma Valkyrie. A pleasure to meet you. I'll give her a critical wave. You have a very cool ability here, Frenzied Chomp, which has a chance to inflict poison, confusion, or charm, which does in fact combo with Purple Smoke and Hysterical Slap, which has a greater effect if they're afflicted with confusion and charm respectively. Purple Smoke, though, is probably going to be the best one, because you also have a chance to get a crit with 3 physical attacks as well. Though I suppose what you need to inherit here is probably Bloody Glee to increase your critical rate to make you even better. But I'll still give you Dark Plorama to combo with Madun here. It really depends on what I want with this build. And since you resist light, I can also just give you Mahama here, so you're pretty much good against dark enemies. So yeah, I'll just make use of this set right here. So we'll spend a little bit of Maka here, which is quite a lot. However, I don't care, because I got myself a dog girl on the team. Love you already. Yippee! And you get Purple Smoke immediately. So I guess I will be, in fact, replacing maybe Axle Claw. Let's replace Axle Claw for Purple Smoke to be pretty much a stronger Venom Chaser. It's a little tricky for me to get the Nagaraja, because while you would be pretty good, there's not really a great fusion here I can make use of. And I also don't have any money, so I might have to skip this one. Maybe I'll get it in the future. But for now, I'll probably just go for the special fusions instead, because these ones are far easier to get, because all you need to do is go out in the overworld and get these guys. Alright, so I've been going around collecting vending machines to get myself enough Maka to actually just get a fusion here, because I'm not really using the Zaoshoten anytime soon. So I will get the Archangel instead, as a compendium to be the cheap option, and get myself the Nagaraja. So let's go with this. Yeah, this is good.
Is this demon to your like?
And we get Critical Slash as well, which is, what does this do? Weak attack. Okay, let's not get that actually, because I don't like it when moves can miss, and it's also a weak anyways. Now we have another fusion here. A Vile Lamu. Oh, okay, let's see special fusion here. So level 48, we can get this guy right here, which, can't do that just yet. Not at my level. So, all I need now is to probably get a Poltergeist, and then Compendium the Jack-o'-lantern, assuming I have enough space in the party to begin with, because as you can see, in my party right now, it is completely full. So I'll probably have to kill someone here if I really want to. Get out of my team. Nice. But yeah, anyways, to get a lot of Maka, these little diamond, rhombus, whatever they are, the sideways squares if you would call it, that's where vending machines are. So if you just go over to these vending machines and collect them, you'll get yourself a lot of money if you never need to use compendium fusions. And there we go, pretty easily. I just found a Poltergeist and a Bugs, and I already have the Mushu anyways. So all I need to do is compendium fusion the Jack-o'-lantern here, and I get myself the level 40 Alice, which is very dark focused. So I can probably inherit a Dark Plorama probably. You have Give Me Your Soul, which when a user receives a stat debuff, slight MP recovery to all allies. When the user gets a stat debuff, okay. You have Die For Me, which is a 2-6 medium dark attack to random foes with a chance to insta-kill. Madun, which is a heavy dark attack. Spirit Drain, which is a MP drain, not that useful. And Lullaby, which has a chance to put enemies to sleep. Oh, you already get Dark Plorama actually, through level up. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. If I ever need to get myself Tetrakarn, I'll just use an attack mirror, to be honest. Right? It's also only one ally anyways, it's not nearly as good as it was in 3. So let's get this.
To your liking?
What do you sound like?
Nice to meet you. Let's play.
Creepy. So we have Valkyrie, Hayataro, Dormarth, Nagaraja, and Alice. I think for the rest of the episode, I'll actually do all of the side quests that I have for now.
Stay alert.
So right here, there is a sinister presence up ahead. So this should be a fight with a Voivray, I believe, which is a chance to inflict poison, I guess. As long as... Oh, yep, there you are. I should be fine. Hello, Voivray. What do you want? This is my territory, you know? I need a wish fulfilled.
Aww,
A wish, huh? I guess you must have heard about this jewel's power. Oh, I bet you're that one guy's friend, huh? That human boy who came here picking on me? Guess he must have been after my eye then.
Hey!
Look, you're a demon, right? So why are you helping that guy? Humans are always trying to get things that don't belong to them or that they can't have. There have been so many greedy humans coming after me trying to take my eye. There were even some who said that they just wanted to be friends. It really sucked when they ended up stabbing me in the back. So I killed them all, and that's how I survived. Seriously, if you don't want to know how much humans suck, then you're an idiot. And if you do know, but want to help them anyways, you're even more of an idiot. But I kinda get the feeling you're not gonna change your mind no matter what I say.
Just die.
Well, I guess there's no point in wasting my time then. You'll just have to die. So you have a lot of light, right? Or dark, I suppose. I have Valkyrie, Hayataro, and Alice on the team. So what I can do here is, I believe... I'll just pass for now so I can actually go for a scan here, and you are level 40.
Here.
So what you do is, Toxic Cloud, Blight, okay, Poison Adept, you're very poison focused and you have willpower. So what I need to do here is definitely go for the ice. I need to have ice on the team. And luckily for me, you can actually use physical block, actually, so yeah, sure, physical block. Change out maybe Alice to go for someone who has ice instead, and lucky for me, I have just the person for that. Artemis. Let's see what you do. Matsurundo? Okay, so you have an attack down, and also a Venom Chaser, which I do block because of Hayataro. So as long as I use Hayataro attack and all that, we'll be good. Go for the critical. And Valkyrie has a passive that increases the accuracy of the next ally that goes after, so that's why my main character is second. So we're gonna go for a Storm Draco Strike for big damage. Then we're gonna go for a Dark Sword for a chance to seal. And if I have any attack ups, I would gladly use them. I have Witness Me instead. So I'll go for a Witness Me, so you always attack Hayataro instead. And Artemis will go for a Somersault to lower defense to the minimum. And then you can probably, yeah, raise attack for all allies so that we have our attack back up from being lowered. Dark Sword again for damage. Hayataro will go for maybe a Carnage Fang, heavy, oh, even better effective critical, so I might as well use this. Ooh, almost 500 damage. That's fantastic. I love to see it. And now you'll attack Hayataro. Toxic Cloud. That's okay. I don't really care about the poison. Matsurundo. Attack down again. And a Blight. Nice. And the main character resists physical, so it's not all that bad. What I can do, though, is actually bring in Parvati. The reason being that the main character can still go after this switch, and Parvati can cleanse the poison if I really need to. So I'm going to go for an Inflaming Divinity on Hayataro, because he definitely needs it the most. You will go for, because you have your actually boosted, a Carnage Fang. Or actually, oh, this also just heals the poison anyways. I forgot you had that. Anyways, let's go for an Astral Saint Strike, or just play it safe and go for the Mabufuda. Oh, I missed. Well, I need to raise your evasion too. Venom Chaser is fine because you resist, and Matsurundo, which lowers attack. But luckily, Artemis and, well, yeah, Artemis just has halfway to buff attack anyways. I'll definitely pass though, because what I need to do is definitely go for a Kanabi Veil to block. Oh, also, Hayataro can just go for physical block. So we're good, we don't need to worry at all for any attacks that go our way. But I can also just raise attack of all allies, and then I can go for maybe a Matsurundo to lower attack if you go for the other moves, I guess. Toxic Cloud, that's fine. And then Matsurundo, which is also fine. And then Venom Chaser, which we block. Perfect. So Hayataro is amazing for this fight, but we will go for a Mipantra to cure all ailments. There we go, that's why Parvati's here. And we are out of MP to go for the Inflaming Divinity. We don't need to. I'll just go for a Dark Sword or just pass. I think passing is a better option, because then you can go for a Carnage Fang. We get the crit, 400 damage. Amazing damage. We no longer have the defense down, so I will be doing that actually. But first, I will go for maybe an item here. Yeah, I'll just Ice Gem. Can't hurt, right? And then you can go for another Witness Me, probably. I don't really care about a hit, because we're all at full health anyways, and there's nothing you can do to kill us. So Matsurundo attack down. Still more attack down. It's another attack down. Okay, okay. Blight, which has a chance to poison, but we're good. So I'll go for... I'll just pass. I don't need to heal poison. Oh! Never mind. The poison actually really bad. Okay, good to know. I'll bring in someone who has ice then. So I'll go for the crit. No crit. Okay. Let's go for the attack buff. King Frost will go for the defense down with King Buffalo. You will go for a Kanabi Veil, because I clearly need it. Hataro will go for maybe another Carnage Fang. Please crit. No crit. Lots of attack downs, which really sucks. I hate that. We don't care about the poison that much. Because even though it does kill, what if I just critical? Pierce armor to lower defense. We'll go for the heal. There we go. And then Hayataro will go for the big damage with Carnage Fang. Boom, 523 damage. We can also go for an attack buff here, so that we can do even more damage. But first things first, we will go for probably King Buffalo to lower defense. Well, I didn't really need that actually. But we will go for a Dark Sword for big damage. No seal there. And then Carnage Fang. Boom! Almost 600 damage. And then, last but not least, Astral Saint Strike. And we kill next turn, assuming they don't kill us. Toxic Cloud. And Venom Chaser, which is a miss. So, does my character die to damage? Who knows? King Buffalo. And there we go. So we don't have to worry about poison at all. We win, no problem. Only one death, which is Parvati. But it's okay. As long as the main character doesn't die, who cares what our losses are? Well, finish me off already. You wanted my eye, didn't you? If only I'd never had this goddamn eye to begin with.
Wait!
What?
Huh? Sorry, I needed to know what would happen, so I followed you. And I changed my mind. I don't want you to kill her. I mean, with all those people who've been tormenting her, I don't want to do that too. There's gotta be some other way we can save everyone, right? So please. Sure, man. Get that demon baddie. Idiot. Well. Both of you idiots. It's okay. You may be a demon, but you're so beautiful. More beautiful than anything else in that fake Tokyo. I could never kill someone so beautiful. No one has the right to take. The student breathed his last breath. Man, what's with this guy, right? Stupid. If you're gonna die, just shut up and die. You, get the hell out of here, now. I want to be alone, with him. Interesting. Was that a W? Did he win? I'm sure you feel complicated about all this, but I think it's better this way. It wouldn't have been done him any good if you had killed her anyways. What do you mean? We were outsiders to this whole situation. Our only role was to fulfill what he wanted. And in the end, what he wanted was for us to not kill her. He may have died, but he died satisfied. What more could you have asked for? I disagree. I think we should have saved his life, even if we had to go against what he wanted. No matter how bad it is, there's a chance to get past it, as long as you're alive. You can find happiness somewhere else, and it's not just to die satisfied, but to live satisfied, too.
Hey.
Tao, you're a kind person, and I know you've had good intentions, but you do realize that it's not always that simple as just saving everyone, right? Yeah, I know, but I still think trying to save everyone we can is better than not doing so that's what I'll do. And I guess what we'll do last is go get the designer heels sold in Minato. So over here, I believe this is exactly where I need to go. There is a little Mushu here. Hello there. The demon is wearing some brand new shoes. Oh, good, that's exactly what I needed. Complimenter shoes. Aren't they nice? I just picked them up. Do you want some too? There's a bunch of clothes and shoes in that building over there. Oh, but you might not be able to get there yourself if you can't fly? Do I control as someone? If I recall, there was a woman who asked you to look for a certain pair of high heels. She also said that they were in circulation in Minato around 20 years ago. Then perhaps there's still maybe some here. Might we consider asking this demon to find those white enamel high heels for us? If you temporarily align your Magatsuki wavelengths, you should be able to direct her from a distance. Yeah, that's what I thought we would do. Let's do it. You want me to get something for you? White enamel high heels? I don't know what that means. Oh, the white shoes? Gotcha. But if you want my help, I think I want 500 Maka first. Sure. I have that much. Yay, I made some money. My name's Mushu, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Okay, I'll go look for those white shoes. So you're looking for shoes. Maybe they're in that red metal box nearby. Or maybe they're down in that spot with all those car things. I don't think they're at the cars. I think they will be maybe at this vending machine. Why would it be the first option? Because these are usually drinks and all that. Hit the machine. That growl though. I like how the hair is like wings almost. This is a weird picture. It looks like a flyer. Beautiful white enamel and striking red soles produce a stunning combination that make these limited edition heels a must-buy. Find them on sale now. Directions from here. Walk downhill until you reach the street. We're the shop facing the road. Oh, cool. What should we do? What should she do? Oh, we can leave now. Because we already know where to go. Go through this little corner here. Actually, what does that NPC even say anyways? Why are you here? Another raptor, I suppose. Hey, are you here to scavenge too? There's a bunch of rotten canned foods around here. It's so good, it tastes just like a human's flesh. Oh, really? Wait, a bird head and a red body? I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Well, he's gone. What was that all about? I don't know. Is there another being with a red outfit? Or something like that? That could be scary. Anyways, it might be this thing, right? Because I don't know why it would be over there. Or actually, there does seem to be something shiny right here also. So this might be it. Something is visible under the rubble. Reach out for it. I'm a little scared to just stick my hand in there. Can we wait until we check everywhere else first? Oh, okay, so there's probably something that might help us pick that up. We can go on the car. Is this a car too? It's bigger than the other ones. What should she do? We can look inside. What looks like a doll is in one of the seats. Oh, it looks like someone is inside. Is that a little human? Oh, I guess check the exterior. If this thing could move, I wonder how fast it would go. I guess there's nothing here that we can look for. Oh, I think I know what this car was used for. It was probably used to transport a bunch of dead people. Not dead ones. So it's supposed to carry living humans? But why? Can't humans just walk if they're alive? Well, if I could use this car, I'd use it to go somewhere fun. The netherworld is dangerous, but it'd probably be a lot safer with a car. For sure. Because it's like a big exterior to block all of the demons, just run them over. Hey, can I take a little break here? These car things don't work anymore, but they're so warm and comfy to sit on. Sure. Let's check the exterior first. Yeah, it's locked. I don't think we can get inside. Oh wait, there's a hole here. One of the windows is broken. It might be possible to see inside. What should you do? Yeah, sure, let's look inside. There's some kind of book inside. Looks like a manga. The wear and tear suggests it's been read many times. Hey, what kind of story is this book about? I don't know. Romance? Romance, huh? I don't really know much about that. It has to do with love, right? So what is love? I guess it's sweet. Oh, then I hope someday I get to eat some. Cool. Alrighty then, let's go check out that tent. Because that's like the last thing we can check. So let's see what's inside. It looks like someone's lived here at some point. I wonder if a human wandered in another world here. And there are a number of things that may be worth inspecting here. Check the note. This paper, I can't read what's written on it, can you? You can see the note through the demon's eyes. It looks like it was written by a human that used to be here. It's been a week since I ended up in this bizarre place. I've finally found a spot that seems safe from those demons. The building across from here looks like it was an apparel store. I saw some white high heels among the rubble. My wife would have loved them. I wonder if I'll make it out of these alive and get to see her again. Oh, cool. So we know what's there. Well, let's check out the empty can as well. You'll have to touch this. Okay. The lid appears to have been punctured by a sharp object, but the contents seem to have been mostly untouched. And when I'm sucking out someone's brain, I can use my beak to make a hole in their head first. You have a beak? You want to see my beak? Well, I'll think about it if you let me see your brain. Fair enough. There are a number of things that can be seen, that can be worth inspecting here. Check the clothes. You want to look at these clothes? Okay, can you see this? It's a shirt covered in sand. There are several holes in it. So this reminds me of holes I can make with my beak. Cool. So now we know that the note has some shoes. Let's go with the optimistic option. Oh, he did? Well, I hope he got to be with his someone when he died then. let's go check out the last option here. Let's reach out for it. Well, I guess this is the only place we haven't checked yet. If I knew I was gonna do something like this, I would have asked for more money. I want 50,000 markers for this job now. It's like a hazard pay, right? I can't afford that. Oh, it seems I have an uninvited guest. Oh, it's you, the red guy. I take it you're the one who's been coming in here and stealing from my collection as of late. There is no need for you to answer, for you shall be minced into meat, but in a moment. Yes, you will make a fine meal, perhaps as delectable as that human who came before. Oh, so he ate the guy in the tent, I guess. Ooh-ha. Can we save her? Help me! Oh, perfect. Where did you run off to? I see. So you've lured me into a trap, have you? Well, the more the merrier. Now you shall die together. Okay, so this guy's weak to ice and light, right? Well, I brought a lightning team here, but we're gonna check out your resistances anyways. Can I use lightning? Oh, perfect, actually. Because literally, I brought in the lightning team. I did not intend for this, I just wanted to make use of my lightning abilities. So what we're gonna do first is Mazionga to do big damage, and then the Thunderbird here. I haven't used you in a while, which is why I brought you here. You can also go for the Mazionga, because you have lightning Pleroma, I think. I guess I'll go for Mazionga again. And then me, I can go for a little Inflaming Divinity on myself to get myself alive. Lamia will go for an attack down. And then the Thunderbird can go for an accuracy buff. I could have also go for an accuracy down, but it's fine. Zama! Oh, I'm weak to Zama, actually. It's a good thing I raised my defense, because that could have been bad. Okay. So we need to go for a Force Dampener, probably. So I will do that. And since I resist physical, I really don't care about any physical moves, but we're going to go for another attack down, or go for another electric attack here to do good damage. And then we're also going to go for maybe an accuracy down. And then you can go for a shock battle for a damage. And then I'll go for a guard to get myself alive. And then you can just go for an turn extender here. And then you can go for another attack or accuracy down, that is. So if you miss, it's good. Force? No. Force? There we go. Perfect. Force again. Amazing. Oh, no, we blocked once though, which is a little unfortunate, but we're good. We have survived, so it's all good. I'll go for a Ruinous Thunder to do good damage because I have an attack buff. Mazionga, we should not miss this because we have an accuracy buff. Oh. And then another one, Mazionga for more lightning. And then a Shockbound again for lots of damage. And then we finish the job with a Ruinous Thunder.
Ruinous Thunder!
Let's explode you. Boom. With 0 deaths. Amazing. Could have gone better, but it's okay, I'll take it. And there we go, a red man is down. Wow, you're really strong. Thanks for saving me. Oh, and here you go. Nice, we got the designer heels. Just what we needed. Those are the white shoes you were looking for, right? I picked them up while that mean demon was too crazy to notice. So, what are you gonna do with them? You explained that the human from Tokyo was looking for the shoes. Wow, that's so cool. So you're gonna take them to the human world, right? You've been a lot of places, huh? That sounds really fun. I wish I could go on a trip like that. You can come with me, so you're probably gonna be like a follower, right? Sure. Well, really? That makes me so happy. I've always wanted to go on a trip, and I bet traveling is more fun with other people. Plus, I feel a lot safer being with you. I'll be waiting by the leyline fountain in Tamachi. Take me to all kinds of places, okay? Perfect, I knew you were gonna be a follower. So now we have 2 new horizons completed. So let's go and get that follower and then return back to Tokyo. So, come on, let's go already. Let's take her with me.
Yeah.
Ah, that was fun. Let's go somewhere else next time. Bye-bye, Idun. I'll go back for you in the future. Let's return to Tokyo. So, back at the NPC in Tokyo who wanted the shoes. Oh, it's you. Did you happen to find those high heels? Yes, I have. We will hand over the designer heels to complete the quest. What are these? White enamel with red soles. That classy, unique design. Yes, those are the high heels I've been looking for. Thank you so much. I don't know how I can ever repay you. And we completed the quest to New Horizons. And we get 2 Lavish Demon boxes, which is very nice. That's very good. because then we get free power-ups back at the base. I've always had a hard time fitting with other people. I thought that I could maybe get people to care about me if I became a well-known model. But it's wonderful to know that there are kind souls in the world like you, who even care about people they don't even know. I'm gonna go take these high heels and give that audition my best shot. Hope it goes well for you, lady. Goodbye, woman. On the next episode of Shin Megami Tensei 5, Vengeance, we will most definitely take our brand new party to then go and, what was our quest objective actually? Return to the dormitory for new information. Perfect. With our new team, this should be quite simple. Hopefully you had a wonderful time with me, and please leave a like and subscribe. Bye-bye. See you later.